So my wife is reading a book, right?
Wow.
She's reading a book. She reads books all the time. It's her favorite thing to do now. But she's reading a book, and I didn't ask her this question that I have for you guys, but she was telling me what her book was about, and I thought of this question, so I thought I'd propose it here. All right. If you were bitten by a werewolf or a vampire, would you curse your wife or family by turning them, or spare them the curse but run the risk of eating them?
Are we calling this a curse or a blessing?
I guess it depends. So some people might not want to live forever.
Or a vampire werewolf? Is it like old-fashioned rules or?
Yeah, I mean, so I let's put the ground rules like this, right? Basic immortality for both. We'll say, okay, but obviously with the bloodlust and like savage fucking hunger that comes along with it.
But I mean, we're still changed. Wolves only change once a month.
Wolf, sometimes twice.
Yeah, it depends.
Only one new moon. What the fuck?
What?
I don't.
One new moon, one full moon.
One full moon. Two. Sometimes there's 2 full moons in a month. It's called a blue moon. Read a fucking book.
Did you just hear yourself? You said blue moon. That's not my concern. This isn't like leap year.
It's called a blue moon. That's what it's called.
I don't care if it's a harvest moon.
Every now and then there are 2 full moons in a month. There's normally one, but the moon phase cycle runs like 27 days. So if your first full moon is on like the 1st of March, there could be another one on the 31st of March.
Moon is once in a while.
Yes, once in a blue moon. That's where the saying comes from.
I don't care where the saying's from.
Oh my God,
where the saying is from.
It doesn't matter. Okay, let's just say whenever there is a full moon, no matter how many times a month you might have one, you turn into a werewolf. Okay,
so that wouldn't be too bad. But
sometimes it's
werewolves are immortal. I didn't know that.
Well, let's.
Are werewolves immortal?
Certain iterations have them being immortal, or at least living extended lives as a result of their consumption of life. So
I feel like a werewolf would die faster than a human because dog years.
Oh, I knew you. See, my coworker Chris said the same thing to me today. He's like, "Now, do you live by dog years though? Because then you're only getting like 8 years."
Yeah, but you're a supernatural fucking dog. So. My question would be: would be way off. If you were a vampire, are you going by like Twilight rules, or are you going by like Nosferatu rules?
I'm going by rules. Like the sun's gonna fucking kill you.
What we do in the shadows rules.
Yes, what we do in the shadows rules.
Is there so there's no way for me to be a daywalker? It's straight night style, like interview with vampires.
I don't know. I mean, you could put on like fucking face paint and shit, I guess. I don't know.
Hey, I'll let you know. I wear SPF 100. I'm gonna be fine.
I want to be a vampire no matter what. I don't give a shit. I wish I was a vampire like my whole life. That would be one thing I want.
I think to answer the question, I would ask, and I would be like, listen, I fucked up. And she'd be like, what? And I'd be like, I got bit by a vampire. So do you want to be a vampire too? And if she was like, sure, I'd be like, okay, fine. Here, drink some blood. And if she was like, fuck no, I would say, okay, I can't be held responsible if
I try to kill you one
really hungry and eat you.
What?
I'm gonna go vampire as well, but I'm gonna leave my family behind.
I'll leave my family. The only person I would take would be like my wife.
Because I mean, interview with a vampire. When you see Kristen Dunst, right, going ahead and being
Kirsten.
Yeah, that's what I said. Kristen Dunst.
It's Kirsten.
That's what I said.
You say Kirstie Alley too?
Yes, I do. Actually,
Kirstie Alley.
It's Kirstie Alley.
Anyways,
that's what I say, Chrissy.
Now it's Chrissy.
That person staying as a 12-year-old girl for centuries destroys her. I don't want that for my kids. So
that's the second part of my question. Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't going to do my kid.
For me, I think I'd go werewolf route because it's once like you don't have to deal with it as often. It's you can live a pretty normal life as a werewolf, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, think about all the money you save on groceries as a vampire.
I would turn my wife right away if she wanted to. I guess we could try it without that, but and then I would wait to turn my kids until they were
teenagers. Kevin,
20s, 30s.
Teen Wolf. Teen Wolf.
Teen Wolf.
Just think of how good Sam would be at basketball.
I'd have to find out how the aging thing works before I turn them, right? Like, I would hope that I'd be able to gauge that I was aging, but I guess in this scenario, there'd probably be other people that are werewolves and shit that I can ask, like the fucker that bit me. Like, I could be
you guys are fucking crazy. You guys fucking crazy.
Listen, it's cool that you bit me, man. I just got a lot of questions.
I
need answers.
Truthfully, I think, and I mean, think of the advantage, right? Anytime you've seen like a werewolf movie or anything like that, if the lore is right, you get enhanced like senses and strength and speed and shit. I could become a professional fucking baseball player or something.
Yeah, but only once a month.
No, you have the heightened. You have the heightened senses all the time, but you can I just fucking wolf out once a month. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, the coaches and shit that would be like, what the fuck? This kid takes a full moon off every fucking month. I'd be like, it's for the best, coach. I would eat everyone in the stadium.
And he'd be like, okay, guy.
Also, I don't know why I said baseball player. Like, that's not even a sport I've ever played.
Yeah, you could have been like a professional gambler or something.
It's like it takes entirely more skill to be a baseball player than just normal.
I'd say hockey, but I don't know if that translates to wolf skill.
Kevin, the baseball wolfman, hits a line drive into center field and then goes and chases after it.
That's right.
Running the bases.
As soon as I hit it, as soon as I catch it with my mouth when
you're like, oh fuck.
AirPod 3.
I'd turn my family, I think, but I would.
You're fucking crazy to turn your family, both of you.
Why?
Why? Okay, so if you're gonna go the werewolf route, maybe because you end up dying, but if you go the vampire route, you're fucking Looney Tunes. Because all you need to do is just ride out that wave of having a family, and then you can go off on your own. The fact to turn your family members and then be with them, do you understand? You're going to be with them forever. You're only with your partner for 80 years at the most, maybe. You're going to be with them forever. No fucking chance. You're going to go absolutely batshit fucking crazy. There's no fucking way. There's no way you could be. Humans are meant to be together that long. You'd have to go your own separate ways.
Can I go be a human anymore? You'd be a vampire.
If I was a vampire, could I go bat and bat away?
Bat?
Bat away.
I
would definitely move to New York City.
Speaking of which, if you guys don't know, I know that there was the post at random_channel about Aaron Taylor Johnson getting the thumbs up from Pierce Brosnan to play the next Bond. But do you guys know about Stephen Toast trying out to be Bond?
Who's Stephen Toast?
Stephen Toast. You don't know who Stephen Toast is?
Oh, no. Dan, who the fuck is Stephen Toast?
That's Matt Berry as Stephen Toast.
Who the fuck is Matt Berry?
Do you watch What We Do in the Shadows?
Oh.
Laszlo from What We Do in the Shadows.
He tried out to be Bond?
Yeah.
When?
I mean, honestly, I'd go for that, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh.
You should check out Stephen Toast.
Honestly, he seems like a more believable Bond.
What's his name when he goes undercover?
Johnny Jackie Daytona.
Jackie Daytona. Jackie Daytona, normal human bartender. That was great.
Honestly, he seems like a more believable Bond than Daniel Craig.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw this has nothing to do with Bond anymore now, but I saw a post where someone said, what are the best vampire movies of all time? And they were like asking people to like post it. I said, the best 2 vampire movies of all time are The Lost Boys and What We Do in the Shadows.
Absolutely.
And people gave me all this shit. They were like, it's a comedy. I'm like, it doesn't fucking matter. It is the best vampire movie of all time. Like,
it's such an accurate vampire movie too.
100%.
Because they'd be like, I've been around for so fucking long. Let's just fuck around.
Hey guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you like what you saw here, make sure you're subscribed. We're trying to grow this channel and every single subscription helps. You know what else helps? Clicking that like button. Click that notification bell. That way every single time that we drop a new bit of content, you get notified about it. If you like these conversations and you want to see the full unedited versions of them, make sure you go over and check out the Random Things podcast. We go live every Thursday night and it gets crazy. We'll probably get canceled before we get too big.